Coach, what are your emotions now after winning the first district championship in Wyomissing history?
I'm just really excited for these kids. We had an unbelievable turnout with our school and our supporters. Just really, really proud of them. They played an unbelievable game against the scoring program, and they matched the challenge and they prevailed.
You mentioned a storied program. Does it make it even more special beating a team like DeLone Catholic?
Sure, because you're playing the best of the best, and that's what you ultimately want to do, and that's what we were able to do. So just so proud of these kids.
You held them to 30 points. Your defense has been great all year long, but what were the keys today?
Willingness to communicate and talk. You have to match up with who they were, they have some shooters, and they did a really, really nice job doing that. And then when they brought in their ball handlers, we did a nice job suffocating them. They just followed the script. They did such a great job recognizing, communicating, and talking on the defensive end and limiting them to one shot.
When this season started, going back to your first practices, did you think this was a possibility?
I think I've said this to you before. Anybody can make goals, but it takes a lot of courage to follow those goals. So, yes, and the proof is day in and day out. And when you see kids buy in and sell out the way they have, it's the definition of a team, and it's why it's so wonderful.
Your fans were chanting MVP when you put the medal around Amaya's neck. What can you say about the job she's done?
She's writing her story, Paul. She's writing her story. She's just an unbelievable player. She's an unbelievable kid. She's an unbelievable teammate. And you're going to hear a lot more about Amaya Stewart.
And Hurlman doesn't get a lot of the headlines, but played very well. What can you say about her performance?
Intangibles. We've got a lot of players on this team that are just intangible players to do those things that you don't necessarily see in the scorebook. Okay? But without her in the front there, along with some others, I can talk about Maddie Campbell and her defense, that's the type of stuff that you need to be a successful team.
To beat Berks Catholic at the buzzer, to beat DeLone Catholic in a tight game, what's this week been like?
Well, the last time we talked about it, you were talking about my hair turning gray. I don't know about turning gray, but it might fall out. It's been a wonderful, wonderful week.
Well, it's been a pleasure covering your team. Go enjoy it.
Thank you.